Hi fellow Toyhound fans and viewers, this is Toyhound09 here to review a 2025 Playmates Toys Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Re Ignition Auto Morphin Green Ranger. And here's what the package of the front of it looks like. And that's what it looks like in the package, of course. And it has a Try Me feature. It's for 4+. And that's what it looks like on the back. And that's the Try Me feature. And the other ones you can collect. And just for fun, here's a comparison with a Bandai Legacy Collection reissue of the original Fliphead Auto Morphin Green Ranger. So if you want to see that, and of course the original one came from '94, so that's why I thought it'd be cool to show. And in the next clip I'll show you out of the package in a closer view, and I'll give you my final thoughts. And here, as you can see, is a 2025 Playmates Toys Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Re Ignition Auto Morphin Green Ranger out of the package. Now before showing you the Green Ranger, I wanted to do a comparison. I don't have a loose version of the original Green Ranger. That's why I showed you in the first clip of the package. That's the one that I have, so I don't have a spare. That's what I meant. But anyhow, here's what the Green Ranger looks like in comparison to original Bandai Automorph Power Ranger. Now the original one, it did that, but you had to push this back in order to flip it. So that's a comparison there. But basically the body of all the Power Rangers were the same. And then here's a comparison with a 2021 Hasbro Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Automorph. And the difference is, of course, you can see the Dragon Dagger is a lot different. This one's got like the little buttons that you would push down, kind of like you would have with the flute or reed instrument. This one is just rubbery plastic. It's still cool, but the difference between this one and the Hasbro one is you lift the shield off, and then you would go back here and push this button. You'd have to hold it, and that's how that one would work. And it has good articulation, of course. And then you have basically the Playmates Toys version. The cool part about it, it doesn't have the detail of the morpher right here, but it's molded in detail. Or I should say, it's not, there's not a lot of paint to it, I should say. But it does look like Tommy Oliver or Jason David Frank. And doesn't have painted eyes on it or the silver. But if you got like a silver acrylic marker at a craft store, or you masked it off, you could probably paint it. And this figure's cheap enough that you could probably do that. And it has articulation in the knees, and it swivels there. And the Dragon Dagger is actually pretty detailed. And it's not going to be anything in detail in comparison. I forgot to show, this is the Legacy one. So in comparison to this version, it has nice painted detail and molded in detail. But, you know, like I said, if you wanted to, you could paint this detail on there. And like I said, that's the Legacy version. And what I like about this one is it flips back so much easier than the Hasbro one. And of course, the arms move up and all the way around, side to side, or No, they don't move out to the side. But the one drawback is you have this little blaster weapon, and it's supposed to be folded up. That's what it comes with. This weapon, and then the dragon dagger. You have to lift his whole arm all the way up in order to fit that in there. And it kind of, it's made of like a rubbery plastic. It's not easy to stick in there, but you can fit it in there. But you're better off just taking this and stuffing it in there like the original one. And it does stand fairly well. I mean, there's no such thing as a perfect action figure, but for the price of it, I would highly recommend it, just for the fun and if you missed out on the Hasbro Automorph. Let me see if I can get this thing. I haven't messed with it too much, but one other thing is the straps around his shield isn't painted, so like I said, you could paint the detail on there. I think it was like $10.68. Here's a photo of the display. I got it from Walmart. And now that you saw the photo from Walmart, they also have Automorphers and the Zords. I don't know if I'm going to collect those or not, but I might possibly do a review of the Hasbro Dino Megazord, maybe. And that's all I really have to say. If you'd like to see more videos, be sure to subscribe and stay tuned for more reviews.